Hello friends, let's see here. That's a little better lighting. I'm in Encinitas in Southern California near San Diego. Teresa is with Sophia. She's our little daughter, 2-year-old daughter's playing with some kids today, so mommy is helping out there. So you got me. This week's live is what I have been calling recently the Barista Moment, which is another way of talking about kind of what it really means to live your calling. So Barista Moment is you're in the cafe, maybe you're at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf here in Southern California, or Starbucks, wherever you are, and you're just going through the motions. You're in a very mundane circumstance. You're just getting a coffee or a tea or a pastry or whatever it may be, and you have an interaction with somebody, barista in this case, or maybe you're out having dinner and a waiter or waitress or whomever it may be. You're buying something at Target, or you're buying something at a store or a shop. That's kind of nice. See that palm tree back there? I'll do that. So how are you? What's your state? Where are you at? Where's your field of energy? What place is your attention on? Where are you in that moment? You know, when we talk about finding your calling, being in that calling, that vibrant, powerful, sourceful energy that is you, many, and this is not incorrect, but many immediately then begin to think about, okay, how can I generate something that corresponds to that? A business maybe, or an offering, or creation, or a piece of art, or whatever, you know, something that is a tangible representation of that. That's cool. We should do that by all means. Like Ownstream, our business is really a reflection of our mutual callings, Teresa and mine. So that's good. We should do that. Absolutely. We don't have to either. We can find a job, or we can do whatever we want as long as it corresponds to that calling. But what we're talking about is the moment-to-moment state of being that is the calling, that is that energy, that is you lit up no matter what you're doing. You're at the cafe, you're at the restaurant, you're with your parents, you're with your kids, you're wherever. And so we were doing some exercises recently with some people we're working with, and I realized that far too often I am tolerant in myself of a kind of a state that's good, like it's a good state. I feel good. I know what I'm doing. I'm happy. I'm engaged. I'm creating. I'm fun, whatever. But I'm not really fully lit up. Like I have collapsed around a lack belief or two, and I find myself kind of in a place of being somewhat contracted. And this is maybe fine-tuning, although sometimes I'm not above that line either, for sure. I'm not saying that I kind of am always above the line, but usually my kind of operating state is above the line. I'm in a good place. I'm joyful and doing it, but I'm not like really lit up. And that shows up when you're in front of the barista, or it's time to tip on your dinner ticket, let's say, and you kind of think through like, okay, what's 15% or 18% or 20%, instead of just like intuitively giving something really, really wonderful, like being generous. So this is about being aligned, just coming back to that place of your highest excitement over and over and over, and then what generates from there, what creates from there, what appears from there. Coming back to that over and over and over, and trusting that, and really trusting that, and shedding those maybe more fringe lack beliefs that kind of come in your kind of daily moment-to-moment living, shedding those, and really kind of like raising your standards for being in a high vibe state more and more and more. That's what I mean by the Barista Moment. Being in that state and really, 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 really owning it, really, really soaking into that energy field, being in that state, coming from there over and over and over. That's what really living your calling is. It's not about, it is about generating a creation or something, a business or an offering, a coaching program or theater piece in our case, my case, but what it really is about is just the moment-to-moment awareness of that calling, being in that field of energy, trusting that, knowing that, being sourceful, and being true to that, coming from there, moment to moment to moment. That's what it means. That's what living your calling is. And from there, creating all sorts of epic, wonderful things will flow so naturally. But it's not just about that. Moment to moment, being in that state. That's what this is referring to. I encourage you all to jump into that, really play with it, be in that state. Over tip, like get yourself in a super excited, like anything is possible state. Next time you're out to dinner, you're at a cafe, and see what what wants to overflow, what wants to pour forth, what wants to be given. And I guarantee you that state will radically change your life for the better. All right, that's the Ownstream weekly Facebook Live, sending you lots of love from Southern California. Much happening here, more updates to come soon. Talk to you soon.